He gives me money when I'm in need. Yes, he is Higgins, wealthy indeed. Oh, he's a girl owner all over town. He picks on me money.
Just a flower girl on the street.
When I'm in need.
Being reproached for things I'm not doing.
He gives me money.
Just a flower girl on the
when
street.
I'm in need.
Being reproached for things I'm not doing.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl,
yeah.
a good girl I am. No taker sneering at me, nothing more than I need. Lend some money for these flowers, give me a half-pence please. Two men are meeting for the first time, they are getting along. Higgins and Pickering fond of each other and they bond over phonetics. They wanted to meet each other in India. Higgins told me I was a squash cabbage leaf. They become friends, they take me in. Begging was my only way to get them to see that I was poor and needed some money. I cried and cried and cried, they took me in. The man Pickering said he had nothing to pay. Then the man Higgins denied, he said I should be paid. You know why? He felt bad for me. Higgins, I'm not a squash cabbage leaf. I shouldn't be insulted, no good reason to it. Ow! Just a good flower girl on the street.
I'm in need.
Being reproached for things I'm not doing.
He gives me money.
Just a flower girl on the street.
When I'm in need.
Being reproached for things I'm not doing.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl,
yeah.
a good girl I am. 18 or 20 years old. I have been poor and speaking like this for 18 years. I asked Higgins for help. He has magic ears. I wanted to open a shop, and it was my dream career. You will see him studying phonetics any given day. He was magnanimous with his chocolate tray. I told him I could afford it, told him I should stay. He didn't know I was a debutante. Walking around with Freddie, spending Higgins' money. Wanted to open a flower shop, using his money. If you were a good girl, holler, I'm a good girl.
I'm a good girl, yeah!
Do a little coming, £5 he's gotta have. Higgins offered him double, but he only won half. Keep Eliza here, keep Eliza here. He sold his daughter for £5 and a night on the town.
Money.
Now just a flower girl on the streets. Being reproached for things I'm not doing. Just a flower girl on the streets. Being reproached for things I'm not doing.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl I am.
I have to speak.
I'm a good girl,
yeah.
a good girl I am. He doesn't understand, I'm a flower seller, I got needs. All I do now is handle his deeds. He doesn't even bother. Mrs. Pierce takes care of me, takes him to his mother's house, introduces me. She tells him, I'm not ready. He said he's heard that already. He knows that he has to pass me as a duchess. And practice is the only way to accomplish it. So I help him get by, thinking I will get a flower shop. So I stay quiet and cooperate. But I'm tired of carrying this weight. I ain't never going back.